Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. The EU has unveiled proposals for new sanctions on Russia, including a ban on Russian oil imports by the end of this year. It comes as the European Commission President unveiled a sixth set of proposed EU sanctions against Russia for the war in Ukraine.
Today, we are presenting our sixth package of sanctions.
Ursula von der Leyen said the EU would seek to end its dependency on Russian oil, a major source of revenue for the Kremlin. Crude oil would be phased out in 6 months and refined products by the end of 2022. Europe has been paying Moscow $250 million per day for oil. Russia says it is considering its options, while its defence minister warns NATO against sending military aid to Ukraine.
It will not be easy, because some member states are strongly dependent on Russian oil, but we simply have to do it. So today we will propose to ban all Russian oil from Europe.
The mayor of Lviv says Russian missiles struck 3 power stations in the city, causing blackouts in the west of the city. The Russian Defense Ministry published video footage of the cruise missiles being launched from the Black Sea and said they had hit unspecified ground targets in Ukraine. Here, firefighters battling to put out a blaze in Lviv after explosions hit power stations. And in the light of day, charred metal debris could be seen lying amongst the power station's infrastructure. It's the latest tactic used by the Russian army to try and disrupt Ukrainian resistance. South Korea says North Korea has fired a ballistic missile toward the sea off its east coast about a week after Pyongyang vowed to develop its nuclear forces at the fastest possible speed. South Korea's Chief of Public Affairs in Joint Chief of Staff announced it was launched from the Sunan area in North Korea. Japan's Deputy Defense Minister condemned the test. It is the North's 14th known weapons test this year and comes days before the South's new president, Yoon Suk-yeol, takes office. Israel stood still for 2 minutes on the country's Memorial Day to commemorate its fallen soldiers and Israeli citizens killed in hostile attacks. In Jerusalem, Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett addressed a state memorial ceremony in which he vowed to target not only those who hurt us directly, but also those who send them. After sunset on Wednesday, the country's mood shifted with the start of Independence Day celebrations. The Spanish city of Valencia has experienced a record-breaking downpour for the month of May, triggering floods and causing chaos in the city's transport system. The city registered 201 litres of rain per square metre over a span of 24 hours, the largest rainfall registered for the month of May since records began to be kept in 1871. Local media reported tunnels had been closed and the metro system was also shut. With the rain showing no sign of abating, Spain's weather agency designated a yellow alert for the rest of Wednesday. The world's only non-ooplets, 9 babies born at the same time, are in perfect health, according to their father, as they celebrate their first birthday. He said they were all crawling now, with some sitting up. They are still in the care of the clinic in Morocco where they were born. He said their mother, Halima Cissé, aged 26, was also doing well. Justin Bieber has revealed he suffered a little bit of an emotional breakdown after tying the knot with Hailey Baldwin and realised his marriage wasn't going to fix all of his problems. Speaking on Apple Music One, Justin said balancing his personal life with his music career had been difficult.
First got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because
he and Hailey tied the knot twice after rekindling their romance in 2018, first at a courthouse in New York City in that year, followed by a second ceremony with friends and family present at Bluffton, South Carolina in 2019. And finally, Argentina has prepared what it claims to be the world's largest Neapolitan Milanese to mark the country's Milanesa Day in Lujan on the outskirts of Buenos Aires. The breaded beef steak is one of Argentina's most beloved dishes and is based on the Italian Milanese made from veal cutlets. Officials said that although their record had not yet been certified by the Guinness World Records, they had it certified locally. The dish was reported to weigh 926 kilograms and measure 4 meters long by 3 meters wide, with a thickness of 3 centimeters, making it the largest Milanese in the world. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to Channel Studios in Lagos.